Hey everybody, welcome back to Eye to Eye, the place where we talk about anything and everything Disney. My name is Kyle, and I am part one of the dynamic duo that is Eye to Eye. My wife Jessica is that other part, the better half of mine. She is unable to hang out with us tonight, so you have just me. She's a little under the weather, so she is taking her time to recuperate and get back to her full self. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with me tonight. I know that that's probably, everybody's like, oh, it's just Kyle now. We want to go anywhere, but I appreciate you guys hanging around and just talking with me tonight and playing some Disney trivia night. Tonight's theme is Will Turner of Pirates of the Caribbean, the character. Not necessarily about Orlando Bloom. A lot of the times when we do these trivia nights based on like a character or something, we tie it in with the actor. Not going to be a lot of questions about Orlando Bloom himself, but maybe using Orlando Bloom to ask certain questions about the character of Will Turner. So that's what's on the table for us tonight. We'll get into how everything's played, how you participate, how you can benefit from being here long term. All of that is coming up in just a second, but I want to welcome a lot of people who are already here. We got a lot of our regulars here. Pamela, Daniel, Clint's here. We got Thomas Dinsmore is back. Good to see you. Avery, thanks for being here, Avery. And Hunter Hewitt. I forget how to pronounce your last name, Hunter, but thanks for being here as well. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. As you do come into the live stream, do me a favor. If you can, please do make sure you smash the like button if you enjoy this type of content. If you're on Facebook or Twitter watching this, same kind of thing. We encourage you to come over here to YouTube to spend the time with us over on this platform. It's a little better experience, but it's there for you if you want to watch it over there. We'll get into rules and stuff in just a little bit for those of you that may be new, but just want to spend a couple of minutes here as we kind of wait for everybody to get in here, because sometimes it takes people a little while to load in, to figure out if they're ready to go. So we'll just say hello to a couple of people tonight. Yes, Avery. So if we haven't announced it yet, Avery is the winner of last season's trivia night or trivia season. And he will be hosting, in the sense of a word, not really hosting here, but hosting the themed questions for one night coming up this season. I haven't looked at them yet, outside of just seeing that I got them. But I will definitely look at those, and we'll let you know when we use that one coming up. Yeah, she's just a little bit under the weather, nothing really specific. I know everybody thinks about the big C word when everybody's sick these days, but I think she's just sick. So she wanted to be here tonight. In fact, she adamantly said, no, I'm coming to do this tonight. I said, absolutely not. You are working yourself then. You need to go into your room and rest. And that's what she's doing right now. So she's here in the house, but I have forbidden her to be a part of the stream tonight because she needs to take care of herself. Hunter asked, Kyle, what do you think about Georgia beating Alabama in the national championship game? They're both our big rivals. I always root for the Meteor in that situation. So it's fine. One of my rivals lost, and the other one won. So it's not really a win situation for me. Yes, Matthew, I was hoping we were going to see you. Good to see you here. A lot of our regulars, I think, it's a lot of times when we take our breaks during the holidays and stuff like that, they forget that we do this. They get out of the routine. So I don't know if Captain Akron's here yet. We didn't see him last week. Who else did we see? JM, we haven't seen. A lot of our regulars, I think, have gotten out of habit. So if you know some of them on social media, make sure you remind them to come hang out with us and spend some time at Trivia Night with us. Let's see here. Avery, yeah, unfortunately, that's the world we live in now, that a word gets you banned. So I can't really refer to it in its fullest or even write it out. Yes, we have seen Spider-Man. It is the best Spider-Man movie of all time. Done. Hands over. I will debate anybody on that. It is the best Spider-Man movie. We do not talk spoilers here, though, please, because I do know someone specifically who has not seen it yet. Usually, if we allow it, we'll kind of say it, but let's be respectful of those who have not seen it yet. Believe it or not, there are some people overseas that have not gotten a chance to check that out. Let's see. Starlight Cafe 8's here. Where it is? Keep dreaming, Avery is a trivia wizard. Is he even human? We'll never know. He is quite the trivia machine, but that's why we love him, right? But this is anybody's game. The way we structure this thing now, it kind of gives everybody a little bit more of an even playing field, no matter what. Clint says he hasn't seen it and he won't. Clint is just messing with me now because he knows how much I love Spider-Man. If you can't, I can see Spider-Man over, it's always mirrored, this shoulder right here. There's like one hanging back here somewhere too. Hope you guys like the backdrop. Obviously, I got to fill in up here a little bit more, but it's slowly coming together, having a little bit better of a background for you guys in our streams here. Well, Hunter, you're allowed to talk spoilers. You're allowed to talk them, I guess, anywhere you want to, but we're just asking not to because we know we have some viewers here that don't or haven't had a chance to see that yet. All right, I think we've waited long enough. Let's go ahead and get this stream started tonight with Trivia Night. We'll get this thing rolling here with everybody who has assembled thus far. But first, let's go through what you need to know to play the game. Obviously, tonight the theme is, got to get over here to take that comment down for a second. There you go. Will Turner of Pirates of the Caribbean, and trivia questions about him. Those will be the first 10 questions tonight. This is how Trivia Night works. The second 10 will be the random Disney trivia. There'll be a timer of 40 seconds with, and I will ask for y'all's patience tonight because I am manning every single aspect of this night without Jessica here. So things could get a little crazy, a little bit wild, a little bit out of control. But the other 10 are the random trivia. So we'll have 20 questions total, the 40 question timer, and you get one answer attempt. If you answer more than once, I will count the first one. If it becomes a problem where you start spamming, we might have to put you in timeout, but that rarely ever happens. Be strategic with when you answer so you don't give it away too early in that 40-second timer. A couple of tips for you to keep in mind to help make your experience tonight a good one. Those are just some things that we run into problems sometimes with people. Now let's reveal our leaderboard, and it's backwards. Let me go right here. Daniel Halverson. He got the game winner point last time. He is currently in the lead. Everybody else is pretty much tied with 2 points apiece, but we did, actually everybody at least who showed up last week got the 2 points. So how do you get on this leaderboard? That's usually the question that's asked. You show up, you participate. If you get at least one correct answer, you get that second point towards that leaderboard. And if you get that game winner point like Daniel did, you'll keep moving up the board. How do you get the game winner point? It's listed down below. Essentially, it's a random draw based on the number of correct answers that you get that I do online. It's just like a little picker wheel that I do. So that's how everything works. That's how we'll do this thing tonight. And again, let me know if you guys do like the setup, the audio, the visual, all that stuff. We're still working on all of this together. I know it's kind of making me have a V-neck here with the microphone here, but we're still kind of toying with all the new gadgets that I got for Christmas this year. So if you guys have any tips or any suggestions for things that would make it sound, look better for y'all, please do let me know. With that being said, I think we can get things started tonight. So let's do that. The first question of Disney Trivia Night, Will Turner, question number 1. What special item was Will Turner wearing when he was rescued as a child? What special item was Will Turner wearing when he was rescued as a child? If you know the answer, put it in there right now. Everybody who gets it in the timer will get a point towards that. Ooh. Doing it this new way, there's a lot more, excuse me, I didn't mean to switch over to that slide. Things to keep under control here. I got like 5 different things going on right now to keep it all straight. So like I said, patience is the operative term tonight. And let's see. Oops. Hope I didn't put somebody in timeout. Time. The correct answer is a cursed medallion. A cursed medallion. So let's see who all got it in time. Matthew was the last one to get it. So we got, let me write everybody down here. This is where it's going to get tricky. Matt, we're going to do it backwards here. Matthew, Avery, Pamela, Allie Rose, Clint, I will take it, even though it doesn't say cursed. A medallion is fine. A piece of Aztec gold. Benjamin Reynolds, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Daniel, of course. And let's see. I think that's everybody. We got everybody on that one. Yes, we did. I thought 8. 8, were you not in on that one? I swear I saw 8's answer first. There it is. I knew it was somewhere in there. If I missed you, let me know, but I think I got everybody. Trying to keep up with everything here. Everybody got that first one that's here so far. All right. We'll keep moving right along. Question number 2 for you all right now. What job was Will Turner apprenticing for in Pirates 1? As opposed to writing all of these titles out because they get really long, we're just going with 1. What job was Will Turner apprenticing for in Pirates 1? What job was he apprenticing for? Dun, 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 dun. A lot of the usual suspects are already here. You guys are doing great already. I miss having Jessica here because I don't have anybody to talk to while I'm doing this and mess with. And time. The correct answer is blacksmith. The last one to get it on time was Allie Rose. So we got Allie Rose, Avery, 8, Benjamin, Pamela, and who else? Matthew, Daniel. Looks like everybody got it, except for Clint, who may be coming in and out tonight, or he just didn't know that one. All right, question 3. Here we go. How many Pirates movies does Will Turner appear in? How many Pirates movies does Will Turner appear in? You got to know how many Pirates movies there are, first of all. But then you got to know which ones he actually appeared in. Be careful with this one. This could be a trick question. Could be. How many did he appear in? Question, quick poll of the room once you've answered that. Who all has seen all the Pirates movies? Just like say yes or no in the chat right now. I have seen all of them. And time, the correct answer is 4. Congratulations, everybody. 8 was the last one to get it. So we got 8, Allie Rose, Pamela, Benjamin, Avery, Matthew, Daniel. Avery, Matthew, Daniel. There it is. Everybody so far. Very good. Very good. Yep, seen them all, own them all. At World's End is your favorite. Well, what's everybody's favorite one? We'll take a quick breather from the trivia for just a second. Seen them all. Allie Rose raised her hand. Yes. He's in none of them because we're in a simulation. It looks like most of us have all seen that. I agree, 8. I wholeheartedly agree that it is highly underrated. I think the hype of the first one was so hard to match that anything they did after that was really going to get just lambasted because it wasn't as good as the first one. But it's a good series, and I was hoping that the Jungle Cruise series was going to do it again. It just was brought out. It was the unfortunate circumstances of Jungle Cruise having its own filming issues and stuff before C+, as I call it, so I don't get dinged. But it also had to be released during the time period of that. So it's very underrated, and I hope that Jungle Cruise can at least come back for a second one and maybe try to build a franchise out of it. All right, question 4. What is the name of Will Turner's main rival for the love of Elizabeth Swann? What is the name of Will Turner's main rival for the love of Elizabeth Swann? Who is that person? Who might they be? In fact, I always got to remember it mirror right here, this shoulder right here. Elizabeth Swann is right there, I think, in my pops. She's back there somewhere. She's one of my favorite characters out of the whole franchise. Big character arc, really good. I like Keira Knightley as Elizabeth Swann. And time, the correct answer is Norrington, Commodore Norrington. However you want to phrase it, as long as I know who you're talking about, I'll take it. Last one to get it was Daniel on time. So we got Daniel, Pamela, Avery, Matthew, 8, Allie Rose, and did Benjamin get it? I don't think he got it on time. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. He did not, unfortunately. Barbosa had. So that's everybody who got it in that one. Governor Norrington, not Governor Norrington, Commodore Norrington. What's his full name here? I have it written. James Norrington. Is it weird that when, for some reason, I had in my mind, and I know this is weird because they were supposedly going to get married, I had it somehow in my head in the third movie that was her brother. I don't know how that got twisted in my head when I saw the third one. I was like, no, Kyle, that's stupid. They were betrothed to be married and all that stuff. But anyway. All right, question 5, I think we're on. Yes, 5. In what country does Will Turner live during Pirates 1? In what country does Will Turner live during Pirates 1? By the way, can y'all hear me swallowing when I drink water? Please do let me know, because if that's annoying, I need to figure out how to not do that. Rearrange this a little bit. What country did he live in? You know, you think this would be obvious, but there's actually several options for where this could have been. Got a few more seconds here. I did start the time a little bit early. And time. The correct answer, Jamaica, is where he lived during Pirates 1. Port Royal, I asked for country, though. So remember, I didn't ask for cities or anything like that. The only one, let's see, who got it last on here? Avery. Was Avery the only one to get it? I think he was. We got England, Port Royal. Yep. Silly Kyle. He didn't live in a country. He lived in a house. Well, that's fair. It's a fair point. Yes, Port Royal. So Avery was the only one that got that one. Avery strikes again. You know, it's in the West Indies was where the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise was set. And the idea of, or the, history of pirates was mainly set. So in Pirates 1, Kingston was the main, or Port Royal, their version of it was where they were. In the Bahamas, though, no, not the Bahamas, but it could have been Bahamas, it could have been Haiti, it could have been Dominican Republic, Trinidad, all of those islands were notorious for that, but Jamaica is where it was set. Now, I'm sure that technically he lived in England at some point as a child, but Jamaica is where he lived in the movie. All right, question 6. Got to get over here. There we go. Who almost played Will Turner instead of Orlando Bloom? Who almost played Will Turner instead of Orlando Bloom? This one was a little bit surprising to me, I'll be honest with you. But if you know who this actor is, probably wouldn't be surprising once you think about it. Okay, good. Thank you for the feedback, Pamela. I just saw that you couldn't hear me swallowing when I drink water. I'm always worried about that, like when you place it, like what else can you hear? The rustling, things like that. I'm sure when I touch it and stuff, you can hear it. But few more seconds. Who also wanted to play Will Turner? Time. The correct answer is Heath Ledger. The only one to get in time was Avery. Heath Ledger. Imagine that. The guy who brought the iconic version of the Joker also could have been your hero in Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know like where that would have lined up time-wise in the franchise with obviously him passing and things like that. So I hate to say it, but it's kind of ironic and, you know, good that he wasn't Will Turner and they would have had to recast him. I think he would have done a good job at it though. Still very sad to lose such a great actor. All right, question 7. What grows on Will Turner's face as a result of becoming the captain of the Flying Dutchman? What grows on Will Turner's face as a result of becoming captain of the Flying Dutchman? If you saw those, you know, imagine makeup artists and what they have to do for other movies, but I can't imagine the work that the Pirates of the Caribbean guys had to do all the time. WDW Fanatics here. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. Glad you made it. And time, the correct answer is Barnacles. Last one to get it was Benjamin Reynolds. We got Benjamin, WDW Fanatic, comes in right now and gets his first point. We got Matthew on the board with that. Daniel. Well, hold on here. Yes. I think we got it. Yeah, Daniel. Sorry, trying to keep up with everybody's stuff here. Avery. Got it. And my pen's also falling apart. We're just falling apart all the way around over here. Allie Rose, Pamela, 8. Wow, my pen literally. Did y'all just see that? It literally just exploded on me. So we're going to have to, like, on the fly here, change. All right, let's try that again. Allie Rose. If I can get a pen that works here. Pamela. And 8. And I think I got everybody on that one. There you go. Sorry. I really hope that y'all saw the pen top just literally fly off of it. That was quite comical. I'm not to put it too lightly there. All right, keep going here. Question. What are you on? Question 8. What is the name of Will Turner's son? What is the name of Will Turner's son? Probably important to have seen all the movies to know that. What is the name of his son? I think everybody knows this one. I don't think anybody will be searching for the answer from each other. I still cannot believe that this pen exploded the way it did. I mean, you can see the spring right here. I probably could write with it, but I'm not going to attempt to do it because that would just get a little crazy. What is the name of his son? And time. The correct answer is Henry. Pamela is the last one to get it. We got Pamela, Benjamin, WDW Fanatic. Where did we go? Daniel. Here's Daniel. And Allie Rose. Matthew. Avery, 8. There we go. I think we got everybody now. Avery and 8. Very nice. All right. We'll keep moving right along. Technically, William Henry Turner III, according to the credits of Pirates 3. So, you know what? 8 gets the bonus point from me tonight for being technical. You never know what gets my bonus point. I appreciate him being so thorough with his answers. Question number, are we on, let's see, 9. Here we go. How long before Pirates 1 had Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann known each other? Got to do some math here. How long before Pirates 1 had Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann known each other? This is like hidden in the details, so to speak. Even if you don't know it, just take a guess at the answer. You'll probably get very close if you just think about it. I think he says a line something to the effect of, "I've known you since I was blank," or "I knew you da da da. I was but as old when we met," or something like that. That's how you would know it. And time, the correct answer is 8 years old, and 8 was the last one to get it. So we got 8. Benjamin, WDW Fanatic, Pamela, Matthew, Avery, Allie Rose, Daniel, and yes, I think that's everybody who got it. Very good. Good job tonight. You guys really know Will Turner or are good at looking up the answers. Either way, I commend you. Last question for Will Turner tonight, and then we'll get to random stuff. What is the name of the game Will Turner plays with Davy Jones in Pirates 2? What is the name of the game Will Turner plays in Davy Jones with Davy Jones in Pirates 2? What is the name of that game? Gotta be specific with this too, okay? So don't just say, what it looks like, what he used. There's a specific name to it. What is that game that he played? It's actually quite interesting. For some reason, when I watched it in theaters, I didn't get the point of it. Like, how do you win the game? But then I realized now, especially with the name of it, makes perfect sense. And time, the correct answer is Liar's Dice. The last one to get it was Allie Rose. We got Allie Rose, Pamela, WDW Fanatic. 8. A lot of you got it there, like at the last minute. Matthew and Avery. Very, very good. Liar's Dice is the correct answer. A few of you were after the time limit, but hey, doesn't matter. All right, we're about ready to get started with the random stuff. If you haven't, please do make sure you smash this like button, even if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter. I know we got a few of y'all last week that were just kind of watching the background, not necessarily participating. That game makes no sense to me, but I believe you. Well played, sir. It's very funny. It's very funny. But anyway, so now all the rest of the questions are anything within Disney lore, Disney parks, movies, TV, history, about Walt Disney himself, Marvel, Star Wars, National Geographic. It's all fair game. I'll never tell you how I come up with the questions because there's a way I go through it to try to not repeat too many things or make them too obvious. So let's get started here with question 11. What is the name of the actor who physically portrays Darth Vader? Now, let me specify in the original trilogy. So if anybody posts that first answer first, the original trilogy, I should have wrote that down. Who is the name of the actor who physically portrays Darth Vader in the original trilogy? That is my fault for not writing that down correctly. It's not a grammar error as I typically have, but it is an error nonetheless. Who plays him in the original trilogy? The physical portrayal of the villain. Looks like a lot of people know the answer. Very impressed by that. I don't think that's like one of the more hard Star Wars questions out there, but it's still like someone who just likes Star Wars, the movies, and doesn't really like invest in the history of it probably wouldn't know this. And time, the correct answer is David Prowse, the last one to get it. There's Jessica, by the way. Mike Bush is in the house. Good to see you, Mike. The last one to get it was Matthew. Let me write Mike down as present because we know we reward everybody on the leaderboard for showing up tonight and trying. Matthew, this is one place where you do get a participation trophy. WDW Fanatic, Pamela, Benjamin, Allie Rose, 8, and right. Avery, Daniel. Yes, Avery and Daniel. Where is Daniel on my list? Everybody's filling up my list here. All right, there you go. David Prowse is the correct one. Have you watched the movie yet, Jessica? I don't know that she's had the time to, Pamela. All right, question. What are we on? Question 12. See, that Jessica helps me keep track of everything too, and like what question we're on. What is the name of the first spinoff to That's So Raven? What's the name of the first spinoff to That's So Raven? There was a time I actually liked this series, but I don't think that they like made it interesting enough as time went on for me at that age, and so I kind of fell out of liking it. But it was entertaining for a while. But what's the name of the first? Because yes, there is a first spin-off series. I had a feeling some people were going to go a certain route with this. And time, maybe now. There we go. Corey's in the house, or Corey in the house, however we want to say it, is the correct answer. Matthew was the last one to get it. So we're going to do Matthew. Corey in the house. Ali Rose. 8. Very nice. Avery, and there we go. Corey in the house. Yeah, I didn't really watch Corey in the house. I can't, because again, that was partly when I started falling out of liking That's So Raven, and she's got that, or Raven's Home now. So yes, I know some of you jumped the gun on that and put the first one. This is why it's important to read the words. It's important to read the words. All right, question 13, I think we're on now. 13, here we go. Which of the classic Disney princesses was not featured on the 2007 Disney dollars? Which of the classic Disney princesses was not included on the 2007 Disney dollars? These used to be things that you could use in the parks, and obviously, as Disney does, merchandise and everything puts, every character they can on something. So, which of those classic Disney princesses was not? And you got to know which one's a classic, because we haven't even reached a time period really where certain ones that you might think would be classics would be considered that. And time, the correct answer is Snow White. Last one to get it was 8. I need to start bringing the last one to get it up here so I can remember a little bit easier. So 8. Who else got it? WDW Fanatic. Very nice. Where'd you go? Matthew, Avery. There you go. Snow White. Nobody else got it in time. But good try, though. Good try. Yeah, I never got to spend any Disney dollars because I didn't go to Disney at that age a lot. We didn't get to travel as much to Disney when I was growing up. We did when we were younger. We went a lot, but not during this time frame when I was an adolescent. So I never really knew what Disney dollars were. It'd been cool if somebody's got some like saved somewhere. That'd be cool to like see those. Share them on our Facebook group if you're not over there. All right, question 14. What Disneyland attraction did former Pixar CEO John Lasseter work as his first Disney job? I like these tricky questions where you got to think who that is, what are the Disneyland attractions, and what might have been his first. Got to think through all of that. What Disneyland attraction was John Lasseter's first job for Disney? If you know the answer to that, you'll know. If you know a little bit about John Lasseter, the good stuff, obviously, we all know about the other stuff. It won't surprise you that he was part of this attraction. That might be way too big of a hint for people who don't know that. Oh, there's the timer. I missed it this time. Correct answer is Jungle Cruise. Pamela, was the last one to get it on time. So we got Pamela. Very nice. Where did we go here? Avery, Mike Bush on the board. And that is everybody who got it on time. The Jungle Cruise. Very nice. Just quick poll of the room. Would you work on the Jungle Cruise? Yes or no? Like, could you do it? Like, tell the jokes and stuff like that? I could, because I'm really bad at lame jokes, but I don't know that I would have the delivery for it. So, but I would still try it, just as, like, if I could. It's honestly probably on my bucket list if I could be a skipper for the Jungle Cruise, for one time, and ruin everybody's trip on it. But it'd still be fun to do it. All right, question 15. I think, whoa, back it up. Okay, hang on. Sorry, guys. We got a little bit of a, there we go. Question 15. What Disney Channel original series sitcom ended in 2012? What Disney Channel original series sitcom ended in 2012? Have to slow down now that we've had so many 2020s. You got to like wait and think about it. Mike would try to do it. A lot of you are very brave. I want to do it, but I would still be super nervous and super afraid of doing it because it just, that's a very iconic ride, and I'd hate to ruin someone's experience of it, but I'd still love to try it. What series ended in 2012? Sitcom. Operative term there. And time. The correct answer is The Wizards of Waverly Place. The last one to get it on time was Daniel. Eagerly Place, but I know that's probably a typo, but you at least told me you knew what you were talking about some. So Daniel, Benjamin, where'd you go, Ben? There you are. Avery, very nice, sir. And Pamela, Allie Rose, and 8. Pamela, Allie Rose, and 8. Very nice. That was another show that was outside of my age group and like time period of when I would have liked that. I know that was like Selena Gomez's Disney Channel series. Question 16. What Disney franchise used to have an attraction where Disney World's Voyage of the Little Mermaid now stands? And that would be changing probably in the near future. I don't know anything, but there's too little attraction around that attraction to not do something with it. What Disney franchise used to have an attraction where Disney World's Voyage of the Little Mermaid now stands? It's another tricky one. Well, I say that, but I'm sure many of you know this answer already. Not asking for what the attraction's name is. I'm just asking for the franchise. Captain Akron's here, everybody. He made it. Good to see you, Captain Akron. Well played, sir. I think you got the point too in time. The correct answer is Muppets. WDW Fanatic was the last one to get it on time. So let's put him in there. Captain Akron, of course. Very nice. Avery, and that is it. So it was called Muppets to the Rescue, and I believe, Avery probably knows, so correct me if I'm wrong, it was this huge attraction, like show, that had these life-size Muppet characters out there, I think along with puppets and stuff. Yes, Avery. I love to trick people. You know this very well. It was not the Magic. So it's in the Magic Kingdom and in Disneyland, the ride is called Under the Sea with the Little Mermaid or something like that. But Voyage of the Little Mermaid is the stage puppet show, which makes sense if they did a Muppet show with puppets before it. Why not turn it into Little Mermaid show? I'll be honest with you. I can't get Jessica to go see it again after you did that one time. I kind of like the show, to be honest with you. It's got a really cool Ursula animatronic stage thing that's kind of neat. So I really like it. I just can't anybody get to go see it with me every time. I would do every single thing I could that's not creepy, like me going into Disney Junior or the Boneyard at Animal Kingdom where all the kids play on the place. But I would do everything if I could, because I'm a completist and I hate missing out. I have FOMO too much. I see everybody having fun and I want to have fun. All right, we are on question 17. Which Disney park has an Iron Man themed attraction? Which Disney park has an Iron Man themed attraction? I would love if Universal would get off their high horse and let us have Marvel, real Marvel, like the stuff we all know and love. I know we love Guardians and we can do that in the parks, but they won't because they ruined my life. Not happy about it. What Disney park has a Iron Man attraction? The last one to get it on time, Benjamin Reynolds, Hong Kong, has the Iron Man Experience, which is a motion simulator type of ride. So we got Benjamin Reynolds. Let me mark all these down, actually. Benjamin Reynolds, where did you go? Right here. Mike Bush, Matthew, 8, Ali Rose. I feel like they always answer together in unison, which is always interesting. I feel like y'all are working together. We always used to call the squad strikes. Let's see. Captain Akron, Avery. Yes, Captain Akron, Avery. There we go. All right, that's everybody who got those points right there. Oops, read the question wrong. Well, that's what happens sometimes. There's a balance between reading completely and getting the question in on time. Question 18. Oops, I guess I need to bring that down. What color is the jacket that the March Hare wears in the original Alice in Wonderland? In Wonderland, not and. What is the color of the jacket that the March Hare wears in the original Alice in Wonderland? Bet Jessica knows the answer to this one. She seems to like Alice in Wonderland a lot. I can feel everybody furiously typing in March Hare, March Hare, March Hare. Look it up. Get the first picture you can of him. See, I like to think of myself sometimes as your puppet masters and knowing that you're typing furiously about some things. And we'll call timing. I started the timer a little bit late. Caitlin Granby, thanks for being here. Time. The correct answer is red. 8 says being funny with the burgundy. Red is the color of his jacket. Mike Bush got it last. So right there with red. Benjamin. WDW Fanatic. 8. Avery. Matthew. Avery. There he is. Matthew. Captain Akron. Ali Rose. Pamela. Ali Rose. And Daniel. There we go. I think I got everybody now. All right. Red was the correct answer. He did answer twice, but he was correcting himself. It wasn't like he was trying to get 2 questions in there, I think. So it's fine. It's fine. It happens from time to time. We're not, I like to be obnoxious with details. Anyway, all right. Question 19, I think we're on. Yes, here we go. On which Disney TV show did Dustin Diamond have a starring role? On which Disney TV show did Dustin Diamond have a starring role? Got to know who he is, what era he would have fallen into, and what TV shows he could have been a part of. A starring role. It is a Disney show. But what is the Disney show? I'm going to make some of y'all mad here on this one. I already know it. And time, the correct answer is Good Morning, Miss Bliss. Now, most of you, and I think all of you answered Saved by the Bell. That is correct. That is technically correct. However, Saved by the Bell was not Saved by the Bell when it was on the Disney Channel. It went by Good Morning, Miss Bliss, and then they changed over handlers of it, producers of it, and it went over to NBC, I think it is. And so now Saved by the Bell is no longer a Disney property, which is why you watch it on other ones. So Good Morning, Miss Bliss would have been the answer. They are technically the exact same series, minus some changes and things like that. But when it arose, it was with Disney. I always appreciate it when Avery gives me the well played on this. Gotcha. That makes me feel really good. All right, question 20, your last trivia question tonight. In what year did Star Tours open in Disneyland? I'll give you a hint. It's my birthday, or my birthday year. In what year did Star Tours open in Disneyland? What year was it? The year was 1970 something. It was. I obviously wouldn't say the 70s if that was the answer, but what year did Star Tours? Star Tours amazes me with how much you can ride it. I know there's different scenes almost every time, but it just feels like you get bored with it. I never do. I really never do. Such a great ride. I got to see their Star Tours recently. Pretty much the same thing, a little bit smaller building. And time, the correct answer is 1987, the last one to get it on time. WDW Fanatic. Very nice. Mike Bush played Sir Ali Rose Benjamin. Dun, dun, dun. 8. Daniel. Where's Daniel at? There he is, right there. Matthew Avery. Very nice. Oh, Daniel, actually. Let me get everybody else's down here. Avery. So, unfortunately, Daniel, you did answer first. Oh, wait, no. Yes, 2014. So that one will not count for you. So I do apologize, but that's the way the rules work, and I have to stick by them sometimes. All right, let me tally up your points real quick. I'll let you know how many points you scored tonight. In the meantime, real quick, would you like, yes or no, would you like them to produce? Oh, by the way, my battery has just decided. Let's see if I can fix this real quick. Everybody stand by. If I lose you, I'm sorry. Think we're good? Okay. Real quick, do you want them to continue the Pirates of the Caribbean series, like do a number 6? Sorry for the craziness there at the end. I thought we were plugged up, but we weren't. Right now, while I tally is up, yes or no? 14, 19, 12. A lot of points scored tonight. Okay. Let's see. Everybody wants. Matthew says no. Daniel are laughing at me. Yes. 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 I would love to see them. Yes, but it better be good with Johnny. I don't know if Johnny's going to be back, not because he did anything wrong necessarily, but because of just things. All right. So here are the points that you scored tonight. Matthew with 14, Avery with 19, Pamela with 12, Ali Rose with 14, Clint with 1, Ben with 2, Benjamin with 2, 11, excuse me, I almost burped tonight. Daniel with 10, 8 with 16, WDW Fanatic with 9, Mike Bush with 4, and Captain Akron with 3. Great game tonight, guys. Well played. We got a lot of our regulars getting back into the fold here after being on break, so I appreciate you guys being here. If you see some of our friends online like JM, Who else have we been missing lately? I feel like there's some other names that we've only seen. Just let them know that we're back on trivia night on a regular schedule. So I'd love to see them here, and smash that like button on the way out if you can't. Jessica, again, sends her apologies for not being able to participate tonight, but she is busy getting some rest that she very much needs. But you guys, I had a lot of fun with just y'all tonight. 19, almost perfect, Avery, but I got you. I pride myself on getting Avery at least once in every show. Thank you guys so much for being here. We'll be doing this again next Thursday. If you watched on Twitter or on Facebook, please do come over to the YouTube channel, hang out over here with us, and have a great time there. Get to see some of the other content we do there. But until we talk to you again, until we assemble again, may the force be with you, and I'll see you